the lady, she came to my lunch and she pulled me out of lunch and she was like, Madison, come here right now. I'm talking about stern, like I did something wrong. Hey y'all, it's LorMadii and it's like a tick because I'm back with another video. And in today's video, I'm going to be doing my eyebrows and like telling y'all a little bit of a story. Basically, this is like a get ready with me for my next YouTube video. So yeah, I'm about to basically like show y'all how I do my eyebrows and stuff. Basically, I'm gonna give y'all like a semi eyebrow tutorial. I'm going to try to give y'all eyebrow tutorial. I don't be knowing how to do tutorials because stuff never comes out right on camera. So I'm gonna try to give y'all eyebrow tutorial or whatever. But yeah, this is basically like a get ready with me / story time. So let's just get into the video. I think I'm gonna tell y'all the story of the time I went to a racist elementary school. Yeah, it was, I don't care what nobody say it was racist. I don't know if they was racist towards me, but they was racist, period. They was racist. So where do I want to start? Let me actually start with the tutorial first. So for my eyebrows, I use Anastasia Dip Brow in dark brown. This is what it look like. You can get this at Ulta, Sephora, you know. I don't know what brush this is. I got this from the hair store. It's just a perfect brow brush. It has this spoolie on the end, and this, I actually don't really like this eyebrow brush, but my other eyebrow brush that I do like, I also got from the hair store. It's like the pink and white one, but I like that one because like the brush is like really nice, but it broke and I can't find the piece that I really need. So yeah, I have another one. I have this one. This is the Ardell one. I actually like this Ardell one too, so I probably use this one for the sake of this video. But this is the Ardell eyebrow brush, and it works pretty good too. So you can get all of those from the hair store, to be honest with you. But I don't really have, ooh, what's hair on this? I don't really have a arch in my eyebrow. Like, I don't have a natural arch, so we kind of like gotta follow this really straight line because I don't really have an arch. I'm gonna try to do this on camera. Y'all, please don't chip off my lace. Like, she's giving scalp, but like certain parts is just, I don't know what she really got going on for real. I don't know, but I just kind of do it like this. I'm trying to do this on camera, which is like really hard because the camera doesn't show me up close enough. But yeah, so you just kind of want to follow your natural eyebrow. Ooh, this is probably gonna be a mess. All right, so whenever I do my eyebrows, I never start like right here. Like, you know how some people just go like that? I never do that. I always just start a little bit far back. Like, I start where the eyebrow starts to get dark and start drawing it in. And like I said, I don't have an arch in my eyebrow, so I kind of like overdraw it a little bit and give it like this little hump. Like that. Dang, it look good already. And I just start kind of filling it in. And like that. And then my tail, I like for my tail to be really sharp, but you get that with concealer. So I just kind of draw like I just kind of lightly like, you know, kind of like slide it down so that it's really nice on the end. I need some lip gloss or chapstick on my lips. They dry. But yeah, so then I do that. And then I just kind of brush it so that everything is together. And let's look at it in a mirror because I need to make sure it's looking good. It actually does look good. I did a good job. So now we're gonna do this one. I have to tuck my little edges. I have to tuck my hair behind my ear because I can't see. So I'm gonna start off by brushing them. This one, this eyebrow, my eyebrows are not sisters or cousins or twins. They're distant relatives. They don't talk at all. But yeah, this eyebrow, we're going to do the same thing. And like, y'all probably just see me like start in the middle of my eyebrow and start brushing it, which I probably shouldn't have did because y'all probably not used to doing your eyebrows. But I kind of just start, like sometimes I'll just fill it in first before I actually like draw them or like line them up. I don't know. I just kind of like start in the middle with this eyebrow specifically because it has a nice shape already, but like it's easy to shape. This one is a little bit thicker, so it's a little harder to get like right, but this one right here, I just boopity boop. And then I'm just gonna drag the stuff down, and I'm just gonna lightly brush right here. Like I lightly give it a little makeup right there, well, a little dip brow right there, so that it's even. And I'm just gonna brush it out. And I'm telling you, like once you like brush it and fade it out, it starts to look really good. And you see how there's a gap right here? I'm gonna put makeup right there. Well, I don't like, I don't know. It's makeup, but dip brow, I guess. Ooh, y'all see that? I fucked up right here. It's okay, concealer, we're gonna fix it. So that's basically like the filling in part. And then the fun part, or the part where you get it like, where you really get yourself looking great, is with the, please do not tell me I left my concealer downstairs. I have to go downstairs to get my concealer because obviously I didn't bring it upstairs with me. I'll be back. So I got my concealer. This is the NYX Studio Photogenic Concealer in the color Caramel. So I have to do this in like a mirror because I cannot line up my eyebrows on camera. I can't, I'm not. So yeah. It's the door being cracked for me. It's gonna blow me, but I'm not getting up. This isn't the brush I normally use though, because I use another brush. So. Okay, so the brush that I like to normally use is my e.l.f. brush, and it's like fatter and like bigger, so it makes it a little bit easier to like do everything with. But I'm not going downstairs to get it either, so we're just going to sit here and use this one. So yeah, you just want to line it up real nice to like clean up your eyebrow. And this is like, even if you messed up on filling it in, it doesn't matter. Like the concealer part is where you really get to do everything with. So you see how this like, that's where my eye should be. That's where I kind of like make it skinny. So I put more concealer right there so I can like really shape it and not drop down on it. So it's like a, so it looks like I have a nice little arch. You feel me? And I don't do two different concealer colors. So if you're like wondering, oh, why didn't you do your top brow with a different concealer? I don't do that. I just go in with the same concealer and the same brush and line it up like that. Like I said, I like my tail to be kind of sharp, so I just kind of like make it razor sharp like that. And you just kind of want to drag it down. I don't know, what is all these sounds I'm making? And I'm just going back in to like kind of blend it out so that when I do blend the concealer out, it's not just like harsh right there, right underneath. I don't like that. So yeah, I don't like when it be harsh. So boom, that eyebrow basically done, basically. And once you get the hang of doing your eyebrows, it's not gonna take you that long to do them. Like I can do my eyebrows when they're cleaned already, like there's no extra hair, in a cool 10 minutes. And then when they're a mess, they need to be cleaned up, a cool 15-20 minutes, because it just be a little bit extra work when your eyebrows are a mess. My eyebrows are actually medium right now. They need to be cleaned, but they're not like a mess, like, you know. So yeah, Same thing with this eyebrow. This eyebrow is a little thinner, so I kind of do it a little bit different. I line it up a little different. You feel me? And then I take the top. Like, I'm telling you, this eyebrow is super duper quick because it's like thin. Like, this is my thicker, bushier eyebrow. But they both be looking bomb at the end of the day because it's also a straighter eyebrow, so I have to go in with it. And like, actually, I guess y'all can get this arch. This one you have to like really be dramatic with. Even though it's faster, like, bip it, you know? So yeah. I hope y'all can't hear my stomach because I'm hungry. Oh, another tip is you really want to get your eyebrow color. Like, if you're gonna go for a natural look, like some people do the eyebrows red, but they didn't dye their hair red, but like that's different. But like if you're gonna do like a natural eyebrow, get your eyebrow color. Like if your eyebrows are light brown, dark brown, medium brown, find your correct eyebrow color because it does make a difference. Like when I was using the medium brown Anastasia dip brow because they didn't have dark brown and I needed more eyebrow stuff, it was making my eyebrows look so ashy. And I hated it. So I just wasn't even doing my eyebrows until I got some of what I needed because, no. My eyebrows was looking very ashy. Like they was looking like, girl, what are you doing? Like, that's not your color. But yeah, for the tail, I just kind of go in like this and drop it down. And underneath, I go up and curve it. And I make my brush flat so my tail looks good. Okay, so then you just take your spoolie, any type of spoolie, doesn't have to be the same spoolie you use or whatever, doesn't matter. Just take a spoolie and like brush your eyebrows and like blend them in. Boom. That's what you want to do. And now we're gonna blend out our eyebrows because you know you can't go outside like this. So I just have this brush. This actually came in the eyebrow brush kit that I had. My grandmother bought me when I first started doing my eyebrows. If you don't have a brush like this, just find a small little fluffy brush and just blend out your eyebrows. Love. Nothing to panic over. Doesn't have to be the exact same one. Honestly, don't know what the name of the kit was. She got it from Marshall's, if that helps. And it was like almost 4 years ago. So yeah, probably doesn't help much. But yeah, I never even used the kit because it was like powder. I don't like powder on my eyebrows. I really prefer the pomade because it's just so much easier to manipulate for me. And that's just what I'm used to using. I've been using it since I really got into my eyebrows, you know? When your eyebrows are done nice, it looks so good. Like, I'm trying to tell y'all, dang girl, what are you doing? Having an industrial is cute until it's not. All right, and then this brush also has like a harder brush on the end, so I use that too. So it just kind of like really blends everything together. If you don't have a brush like this, then just find a brush that has like a hard type of thing on the, like a harder blending brush. They actually do have them, so like a harder eyebrow brush basically. So use it to do it. So that's basically that. I kind of messed up my tail a little bit. So I'm gonna fix it. Oh, they're called Eco Tools. I found the name. They're called Eco Tools in Walmart. They do sell them in Walmart, and I think they sell them in Target too. So you need a brush, and you're looking for a good quality one that's also good for the environment. There you go. So then I'm gonna take a makeup wipe, and I'm about to wipe my eyebrows. Whenever I'm not doing a full face of makeup and I'm just doing my eyebrows, I just kind of wipe off the concealer just a little bit, because I don't be trying to just sit there with concealer on my face. Like, I don't, it'd be a whole bunch of extra concealer that's not needed, so I kind of just wipe it off. But you gotta be careful with this, because you'll end up wiping off like your eyebrows. And I kind of wipe off the front of my eyebrows too. I wipe the front of my eyebrows off to make sure like there's no like product on the front of my eyebrow. Like there's not like heavy product outside, because it's not that I don't want there to be any product, I just don't want it to be heavy. And yeah, I just go under my eyebrow and clean it up. And then you gotta take your spoolie again and brush the front where you just wipe. That's optional, you guys don't have to do that, but I like to do it because it just makes my eyebrows look way more natural than they would if I didn't. So I'm just brushing it and cleaning it up. That's basically like the most important part of doing your eyebrows. Like, just clean it, like just make it look good. And if your eyebrows don't look bomb the first time, it's practice makes perfect. Like, there are times when I still do my eyebrows and I still be looking like, ew, what the, why do they look like this? And then some days I have really good eyebrow days, and I be sitting like, I don't want to wipe my eyebrows off, they look immaculate. But yeah, so basically we're done. That's the eyebrows, baby. Do it like it's your birthday, baby. But yeah, we're done the eyebrows. I'm gonna comb my hair back out. Actually, I probably shouldn't. Oh, got a little bend in it. Ew, hate that. But yeah, nappy. Gonna comb my hair back out so I can basically finish this get ready with me and tell y'all the story of the time I went to a racist elementary school. I'm about to finish getting ready, so I just go in with concealer on my the lighting is really good in here, so I didn't really need to do no makeup, because y'all wouldn't have been able to see anything crazy anyway when the lighting's good. But I'm just gonna do a little something or whatever, and I'm just gonna go in with some concealer under my eyes and right here by my mouth, because I don't know, it's just always dark right there. And then on my chin right here, I just cover that up. And then I have a black patch right here. And then, yeah, I'm not gonna do too much. I just kind of pick and choose what black spots to cover up when I'm not trying to do too much makeup, because I don't want it to look like I have makeup on, so I'm not gonna cover up all of my spots, because I got them, you know? So I need this mirror so I can see. I use this little brush for everything, honestly, like literally everything. It's just so convenient. So I noticed that like dapping your makeup in instead of rubbing it makes it like really better. I look crazy. But yeah, so let me start telling y'all the story. Like, what am I doing? So basically, it's a really short story, that's why I'm telling it like this. But when I was before I moved to Maryland, or before I moved to Baltimore, I was living in PA. Y'all know what PA is, it's Pennsylvania. And I was living in a small town in Pennsylvania. Like very small, very like population, really small. Everybody knows each other's business. That small. And that's why I went to elementary school and stuff. Well, I didn't finish elementary school. I went kindergarten and first grade there. Yeah. So basically, like everybody there is Caucasian. That's just what it is. Like the majority population in that area is white. So when I was in kindergarten, there we go. When I was in kindergarten, I went to one elementary school, and I transferred because we moved, and I went to a different elementary school. But in kindergarten, it was this girl. We're gonna call her. What was her real name? Let me think. I can't remember her real name. Oh, I do remember her real name actually. We're not gonna call her by her real name. You know, I don't know. You never know who's watching your videos. You know, and I don't have time for people. But yeah, so we're not gonna call her by her real name. We're gonna call her Rebecca. Rebecca went to my elementary school when I was in kindergarten. And kindergarten is not the school that was racist. First grade was, so just keep that in mind. So Rebecca went to my school in kindergarten, right? So in kindergarten, for some reason, like we just didn't like each other. Like I don't know, like we just did not like each other at all. Like we just didn't mesh well with me, you know. And I wasn't even mean. I wasn't really. I actually don't even really remember kindergarten because I didn't talk. Like I just was kind of chill, you know. I was a teacher's pet. Yeah, I was just really not to myself for real. My teacher was in love with me so much that she named her daughter after me. Literally, she told me that. So, not making that up. But yeah, like I was really chill as a kindergartner, you know. And I remember it. I have a really good memory. But like I vividly remember just being like a chill student, a chill kid. Like, cause I always been chill. Never been one to do too much. So we just didn't like each other in kindergarten. I don't know. We just didn't mesh well. Like she was a weirdo, and I don't like weird energy. So yeah. So what's funny is like we used to like bicker back and forth. I really can't remember if we had the same class in elementary school because I just don't remember her being in my class. But every class and stuff like that, for some reason we just always used to be around each other, and I just didn't like her. I don't think we had class together. I don't know if we was in the same class. I really can't remember. But anyway, we just didn't like each other. So we was bickering back and forth, whatever. And I don't even know why we didn't like each other that much. I just feel as though like I said, she was a weirdo, and I don't like weird energy. So I had transferred schools because we moved, and so my kindergarten school, I didn't go there no more. So like when I tell y'all we really like had a nemesis, like we really didn't like each other, I was so happy that I was transferring schools because I wasn't gonna see her anymore. Like it was that bad. Like it was like the way I'm explaining it, I probably think it's just like a little, you know, oh y'all just didn't like each other. No, like we really didn't like each other, and I was so happy that I wasn't gonna have to see her ever again. So I thought. So apparently she got transferred to my same school. So I transferred for the first grade. So I'm in the first grade. I'm at a different school. And I'm excited to be at that school. I loved my teacher. She was so freaking nice and cute and just really nice. Just really nice. So I transferred or whatever to my school, and across the hall, like my class was right here, and then it was a class like, all right, so you know how hallways go like this, all right, and then you have normally classrooms across from each other. That's how it was. But there was also a classroom at the end of the hallway. So her classroom was at the end of the hallway, and mine was coming down the hallway. Y'all, so we're like lining up. This had to be like probably a few weeks into school, because no, not a few weeks, maybe like 3 weeks into school. So a few weeks, yeah, into this the new school year at my new school where I just don't know anybody and I'm just so excited. Didn't go to kindergarten with nobody here, knows nobody. Too happy to start over, you know? Anyway, the girl, she's there. Like, I see her in the, like, we're in line. Everybody's in line, right? Everybody's lining up, you know what I'm saying? We're about to, I don't know where we're going. I don't know if we was going to recess. I don't know where we was going. But I see her in the line. She's like third person in the line. And I'm line leader. She like third person in the line. I'm looking, I'm like, bro, it's no way that's her. Like, it's no way. It's no way. It's a whole new school year. It's a whole new school. It's no way that you're there. Like, what are you doing here? 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 So I'm looking like, oh my gosh, like this girl is following me. She's stalking me. Like, how are you here? Like, why do you go here? So I think we were at recess and I just kept mugging her. Like, I just kept mugging her. I'm like, oh my God, like, ew, like, no, like, no. Like, why are you here? No. And I was really mad about it. Like, I was really mad. I was like, oh, I can't believe this girl's here. But yeah, so we didn't have class together, so I was fine because we wasn't in the same class. I didn't really have to see her too much because we didn't have class together. But then, y'all, second grade comes. Oh, I did do second grade there. I did kindergarten, first grade, and like a little bit of second grade. Well, most of second grade. Then I transferred in second grade, so we moved to Baltimore. But yeah, so second grade comes and we're in the same class. Mind y'all, that's on me because I was supposed to be in the smart class. I was in that smart class. I was in the smart class, right? And then my friends kept telling me, like, my friend who was in that class told me, like, oh, that teacher is kind of mean. Like, he's a little mean, he's a little aggressive. And I never had a male teacher before, so I was just like, oh, I don't know if I want him to be my teacher. So my mom got my class changed, and I ended up in the class with her. So from my smart class that I was supposed to be in, the advanced class, I got moved to the middle class. Like, you know how you have the kids classes you got to take more time, but you got the kids that are in between, you know what I'm saying? They're good. Then you got the kids that are like super advanced. I was supposed to be in the super advanced class. That was my class placement. I got my class switched to the middle class because I thought I didn't like the teacher. But then I actually met the teacher later on, and I was like, dang, I could have really been in this class. I would have been fine, you know? That class was so much funner than my class because, girl, they had a freaking sandbox in there. They had a sandbox in that class. And they had a sandbox because they used to do, like, science stuff, like actual science stuff. And I wanted to be with the dumb kids because I thought my teacher was going to be mean. But he was cool. But anyway, yeah. So we ended up in the same class, and y'all, every day we beefed. Like, every day we beefed. Like, every single day. Like, not a day went by we didn't, like, mug each other, look at each other funny. Like, I don't know what it was about this girl. Like, she was Caucasian. I'm Black. So she was just, like, I don't know. She was just very much so giving what she was supposed to give. Like, and she was giving, like, trailer trash. I'm sorry. I don't care. Like, she never came to school with her hair done. Her clothes were dirty. Like, she was literally giving, like, baby girl, do you need help? Are you crying out, calling out? I don't know what you're doing, but that's what she used to give. Like, she was giving very much so she needed help and she needed a way out. Hair was never done. She used to come to school smelling like dirt, looking like dirt, like just dirty. You know what I'm saying? I'm not even trying to be funny. I swear, you never know anybody's situation, but she was like giving that. I don't know if she was jealous because I wasn't that or what, or you know how you just know how like people are raised from like families that don't like Black people. That's what she was giving me. Like, her dad used to pop a beer open and say them niggers or something like that, you know? Like, that's what it was giving, and I wasn't feeling it. Rebecca reported and said that I was bullying her. She said I was a bully. So they put me on this watch thing, all right? So the assistant principal, she was also white. The principal was also white. Everybody there was white. Came in my class every single day to ask me how I was, what I was doing, checking on Rebecca. things like that, right? Every day. Mind y'all, I was not bullying this girl. This girl, I'm not even gonna say she was bullying me. We just didn't like each other. It's that simple. Like, we just didn't like each other. We never physically hit each other. We never did anything like that. It was just more like a, you say something to me, I'm gonna say something back smart to you. You look at me crazy, I'm gonna look back at you crazy. Like, you get in my face or you're too close to me, back up. You know what I'm saying? Or like, it was like petty drama like that. But it was never like a, I'm gonna bang you or anything like that. This girl, this freaking, whatever the heck she is, assistant principal, used to come, pull me out of class and be like, Maddie, well, Madison, da-da-da-da. And y'all, Rebecca used to lie her butt off about me to this lady. Like, oh, she said this to me, she did that to me, and never tell her what she did to me or said to me. So the lady would just continue to come to me. And I used to tell her, like, you know, no, Rebecca did this to me, so that's why I said that. Da-da-da-da. And she would never, like, the whole time Rebecca was never on any academic stuff, nothing. Like, they never pulled this little girl out of class ever. And I know for a fact, like, you're literally coming in my classroom and telling me to come outside, but you're not doing that for her. What, like, why? And I felt like that was so racist, because why are you choosing me? Like, why are you picking on me and calling me the bully when she's the one bullying? You know what I'm saying? Regardless of if she keeps reporting it or whatever the case may be, you didn't even stop to sit down and put both of us together to figure out what's really going on. You're just questioning me. And isn't it suspicious? Like, if I'm continuously getting pulled out of class for being a bully, why wouldn't I stop? Why wouldn't you call my mom? Why wouldn't you call my dad? Why wouldn't you do something that would, like, put ease if I'm bullying this little girl? Because it didn't make sense. I wasn't bullying her. Y'all just was being racist, period. So, yeah. So then, one day, I'm in lunch. I'm having a beautiful day. Like, I'm having a beautiful day. It was this boy. What was his name? I cannot remember his name. But he was also white, you know. And me and him, we didn't have, like, there were days when we didn't like each other either. Like, he was one of them annoying boys. Like, them annoying little white kids. You know what I'm saying? I'm sorry for all my white subscribers. But I got to keep it real with y'all all the time. And I'm going to talk how I talk. He was one of them annoying little, you know, white kids that, he was smart. Not really a lot. He was very smart. So, you know, you got that one little kid that's just too smart for their own good. And he was smart, you know. So he used to act like it. Like, he used to act like it. And that's really annoying because I was also smart. So, yeah, like, he used to carry things, like, really weird. So he was really weird. But we was cool, though. When we was cool. So I used to ask him because, you know what I'm saying? I used to be like, when the lady, she came to my lunch. And she pulled me out of lunch. And she was like, Madison, come here right now. I'm talking about stern. Like, I did something wrong. She pulled me out of lunch. Like, girl, first of all, this is my free time to be loud, do what I want. So I'm sitting here like, what did I do? Like, she pulls me out of lunch and she's like, come here right now. We need to talk and da-da-da-da. So I get to asking the boy, I'm like, did I do something today? Like, was I bad today? Like, I'm asking him. He's like, no, you were actually really good. Like, you know, everybody watching me. What the? So I'm like, he was like, no, I need to do this on camera. I can't do it in the mirror. He was like, no, you were actually really good today. So I'm sitting there like, oh, his name was Wesley or West or something like West. I don't know if it was West. I don't know if it was Wesley, Weston. It was something with a West. Can't remember. But it was something like that. So I'm sitting there and y'all, oh my gosh. Side note, I always been attracted to, like, anyway, we're not even gonna talk. No. Anyway. Yeah, so I just had a flashback. Oh, LOL. But yeah, so I'm sitting there asking him, like, oh, was I being bad today? Like, did I do something bad? Blase, right? He was like, no, you didn't do anything bad. Like, you were actually good today. You were good. So I'm confused as to why this lady is pulling me out of my lunch. Why are you interrupting my lunch? So then she goes on to say, yeah, Rebecca came to me and she told me that you were bullying her and you threw paper at, you did something. You said something or you did something to her, right? And I'm sitting there And I'm really trying to remember if I did any of what she's saying that I did. She's like, yeah, you said this to her and you threw paper at her. You did this, da-da-da. You were picking with her. And I'm trying my best to remember if I did any of that to this girl. Because I'm just sitting here like, where is she getting this from? Where? Y'all, I didn't do none of that. I did not throw not a dang on thing at that girl. I didn't say nothing. This day, I didn't say nothing. Like, I didn't say anything to her. I wasn't in my own world. I was having a good day. I didn't say anything to the girl, literally. That's why I was just like, wow. And I said to the lady, mind you, I'm in the 2nd grade. I don't know how old you are in 2nd grade, but I was very mature for my age. So I'm sitting there, I'm talking to her, like having a conversation with her. And I'm like, she said I did this today. Like, she said today. She's like, yeah, today. She said today, right before lunch. I'm like, when? So y'all, I was like, I didn't do that. I'm just telling her like, no, it wasn't me. It wasn't me. I didn't do it. I didn't say that to her. She must be talking about I lied and blamed on another girl. And so I feel bad because, first of all, I wasn't about to get in trouble for something I didn't do. Like, I didn't do anything wrong, so I wasn't about to get in trouble for it. So I'm sitting there like, oh no, it wasn't me. It was the girl. I'm gonna say her real name. I don't really care, but it was a girl, Destiny. That's why I said it was a girl, Destiny. So she was like, oh, okay. Mind you, I lied, and I knew I lied when I said it. And I knew I didn't do anything wrong, so I wasn't going to get in trouble for something I knew I didn't do. So then I lied on another person. But she went with it. And she said, oh, okay. Well, let me go get her then. You know, I thought she was talking about you. So this girl never opened her mouth and said my name or anything. She just assumed that it was me. And then the kid that I blamed it on was also black. So what was the conversation? What was the conversation? Was it little black girl? What was the conversation? Because when I lied, I knew I was lying. When I lied and said, oh no, Destiny did it. She's a little black girl. You know, we both have ponytails in our hair. You went with the story and then you pulled her out of class and chastised her. And I felt bad because we were walking by and she was sitting in the hallway outside the principal's office. And I'm like, I know why she there. Dang, that's sad. She probably don't know what's going on. But I didn't know what was going on either, girl. So, yeah. So I'm sitting there, I'm just like, that's really interesting. Because at my young age, I'm sitting there like, dang. You just try to blame me for something. You don't even know who's who. Like, I just sat here and told you it was another person. Because Rebecca came to you and said that I or whoever did this to her, and you pulled me out of class, and I lied and said it was another little black girl, and you're chastising the little black girl now. But you don't have a name. You don't have I don't know. What do you have? A description? That's it. So I'm like, wow. School was very, very racist because I'm sitting there like, you don't even know who did what. Like, this girl could have, like, what? She could really be getting bullied. And you're picking on the wrong people because we're black. And then me, I don't care about nobody else. I don't care. I'm sorry to Destiny. If you ever watch this and you remember me from a 2nd grade girl, I'm sorry. You're probably sitting there like you don't even remember why you got pulled out of class for that. But it was because of me. Because I was not about to go down for something I did not do. Like, I did not. I didn't do anything to that girl. So I was not about to get in trouble for something I didn't do. I wasn't. Because I didn't do nothing. I didn't say nothing to that girl that day. Like, I'm not even really lying. There are days when I used to really, like, drill her. Like, I used to drill. Because she wasn't my energy. She wasn't my vibe. And she used to try to drill me back. That was our thing. This day, I was having a good day. And I wanted to go to recess this day too. It was nice outside. Girl, you wasn't about to take that from me. I don't know about nobody else. But me, I wasn't going down for that. I didn't do nothing to that girl. And yes, I do. I don't care what y'all say. That doesn't sound racist. Everything is racist. No, that was racist. Because why did you choose to pick on me? The black girl. The little black girl. And then on top of that, you're going to go pick on another little black girl and you don't have no evidence. Like, you don't have no proof. At this point, we're all just blaming stuff on each other. You don't have nothing. You don't have no solid nothing. And you sitting here you sitting here about to pick with another black girl. I'm using this pencil I got from the hair store just to line my lips. I don't know, I got bored. So yeah, you sitting here picking on a girl and you don't even know what's going on. You just, oh my gosh. Like, wow. That really like tripped me out because I don't know, that's weird. Like, And when I moved, I was so happy because I was at a black school. I was at a black school and I got treated way better. But that white school, that white school right there, they was racist. And they was so racist, they didn't care. I know they was racist. I know they was racist. Maybe. I feel like my teacher was low-key racist too, but, you know, she hid her racism. But I feel like she was racist too. I don't care. They all was racist. To be honest with you. That's just that. And honestly, it made me like reclusive in school. Like, I didn't want to talk to nobody. Like, I used to do weird stuff because I didn't like that school at all. Like, I used to play by myself. Like, when we used to have, oh my gosh, where's my other lip gloss? When we used to have like rainy days in school, and we couldn't go outside for recess, I would play by myself. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I would force myself to play by myself. Like, it wasn't that I wanted to. It was just that I didn't like nobody else because everybody else was like weird and mean to me. So I was kind of forced to play by myself. And then on top of that, like, it was like weird. I don't know. That school was really weird. And I used to like not even play with the toys there. Like, I would play with like my pencils. If I had to be honest, I did. Like, I used to do stuff like that. Like, I used to play with my pencils. Or like I would play with my pencils, or like I would play with my pencils, or like I would make up my own little toys because I did not want to play with them people toys. So that's just what I used to do. And yeah, so to all my little black girls, if you go to a little racist school, them people, you know, cause like, it's okay. People don't understand though. That stuff be traumatic, low key. You be carrying that stuff with you for a long time, and people don't even realize it. But basically, that's the end of this video or whatever. I don't even know for real. It was more like a get ready with me for my video. But I'm about to film my whole video. I look a little like a baddie, so I may even be coming back with another video. So if you see this shirt, this one right here, in another video, do not say nothing because mind your business. Just be glad that you're getting content because, baby, I be busy. Yeah, so, yeah. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Stay tuned for more videos, of course. I want to say thank you guys so much for being part of my YouTube family. You guys mean so much to me. I don't know what to call my subscribers. I don't know. My name's kind of not, like, catchy or nothing. So I don't know what to call y'all, but if y'all got a catchy name y'all want to be called, everybody has taken bestie or like BFFs or like, I don't know what to call y'all. I'm ready to start calling y'all homeboys, homegirls. Like, I don't know what to call y'all. So yeah, if y'all want a special name, y'all gotta come up with it on your own because I don't know what to call y'all, and I don't want to steal nobody else's. I don't want nobody like, oh, she started calling them that because I called. No, not for that. So yeah. Like I said, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. More videos coming soon. Period, y'all. Period. LITWICKS is out.